It's a go-home show with What Happened on My Universe mode! Yep, the fireworks are out. As I said, it's a go-home show. We were in Las Cruces, New Mexico, I think that's how you pronounce it, for the latest edition of Nitro. We opened the show with a continuation of the tag team title feud. We had the Outsiders, we had the Hardy Boys. Were we going to have a tag team match? Nope. It's another singles match in this tag feud, this time between Kevin Nash and Jeff Hardy, and Kevin Nash dominated to begin with, and while he was doing that, Scott Hall grabbed Jeff Hardy's leg. That set off a little bit of a chain reaction as Matt Hardy got up on the apron to get involved. He almost got hit by Kevin Nash, and what happened in the end was the two partners on the outside, Hall and Matt Hardy, both got sent to the back by the ref, making this even more of a singles match. Jeff Hardy then got control after, got a small package, kicked out of one, not much, but he carried on getting the offense. Hardy nailed Nash with a flatliner and a jump-in elbow. He then gave him a big twist of fate, went for the pin, but Nash kicked out at two somehow. Hardy carried on with the moves, giving him forearms and punches, but there was one forearm punch too many. Big Sexy gave Jeff Hardy a receipt, suplexed him onto the top rope, booted him in the face, and then dropped him down with a jackknife powerbomb. He went for the pin, and I forgot which button to press for resiliency for some reason, so Kevin Nash won the match, and all these singles matches are leading to a tag title match at Fastlane. Next up, Rey Mysterio. He was going one-on-one with Rikishi, who, after his 2 bouts last time, is 1-1 in the last few weeks. Let's see if he can add to that tally. He started well, giving Rey Mysterio an elbow to the face, then he threw him to the outside and nailed a side suplex. He ran Mysterio into the apron, went for a slam, but Mysterio wriggled out and kneed him in the face. Rey Mysterio drove Rikishi down with an X-Factor on the outside, then headed inside. Head scissor, Hurricane Rana, then cool flippy Hurricane Rana. He then went into a chop battle with Rikishi, which he inevitably lost. Rikishi gave him a headbutt. Rikishi then rammed the back of Mysterio's head into the mat, pulled him away from the corner like a powerbomb, but then had his kick dodged. Mysterio bulldogged him, then hit an even cooler bulldog on him. Once that was hit, Mysterio rolled his way up Rikishi to drive him down into the 619 position. Bam! Hit that, got to the top rope, and then nailed a frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio defeats Rikishi. And we move on to our next match, which features the People's Champ, The Rock, and he was awfully pissed off. After the last edition of Nitro, he was attacked backstage by this man, his opponent tonight, Triple H. And The Rock was not going to take any shit off him tonight. He hit a neck breaker, a flying clothesline, drove him down with a backbreaker, smacked him in the face with some saliva on it, then put him down with a spine buster, which left him open for a very glitchy People's Elbow. And so The Rock hit one finishing move, and what's better than that, waiting for Triple H to get up and hitting another one. He smashed him down with a rock bottom, went for the pin, but somehow Triple H got his shoulder up. The Rock went for another move after that, but Triple H caught him and hit him with a rock bottom of his own. Just as the game was getting in the advantage, Chris Jericho's music started playing and he made his way to the ring, and for some reason he just gave Triple H a code breaker, causing a disqualification and possibly just to cause the loss to The Rock. Anyway, we'll find out that next time. The Undertaker was on his way to the ring next, and he had a few words to say. Undertaker didn't have much to say. It was real simple. He wasn't going to complain about being overlooked or anything. He just wanted a chance to shut Ted DiBiase's mouth with his fists, and he called the man out. And for some reason, despite the threat, Ted DiBiase made his way to the ring and then twirled the microphone like a dickhead. DiBiase insulted The Undertaker, calling him pathetic and unintelligent, and then said he will do whatever it takes to humiliate his opponents. The Undertaker knew what he was trying to do though, and it wasn't going to work. DiBiase stated he didn't like The Undertaker and he doesn't like the way he panders to the WWE Universe. The Undertaker then, I'm sure this all sounded scary when he was practicing in front of a mirror. DiBiase said he sounded upset and then gave him the thumbs down, but The Undertaker then said everyone talks too much and did the whole Botchamania bit. After thumping DiBiase a few times, gave him a sidewalk slam and a reverse DDT, DiBiase actually caught the advantage back with a reversal. He hit a takedown, threw him into the corner, hit a corner attack to the back, threw him to the outside, went for a kick, but The Undertaker caught that and dragon screwed him to the floor. He threw DiBiase into the railings, rammed him into the railings, and then we got our final cut scene of the segment where the Undertaker rams him into the railings again. Before the main event, there was a small issue backstage between two of the people who'd already wrestled. Rikishi was absolutely decimating Rey Mysterio for some reason, and he was not really stopping, throwing him into all kinds of objects. Evidently, after he pulled double duty on the last edition of Nitro, losing one and then winning the second, he likes to get his heat back, and he got his heat back definitely on this one after giving Rey Mysterio a Rikishi driver and then a sidewalk slam through a table. Ouch. Moving on to our main event, the Ultimate Warrior was taking on his former tag team partner once again, the man known as Sting. Before the match got started though, Sting taunted his former partner outside the ring and he was then joined by him, but Sting was ready, ramming the Warrior into the apron and then berating him, but the Warrior was not done. He pushed the ref out of the way and gave him a good smack in the face. The Warrior rolled Sting back in the ring, but then had his punch dodged. Sting hit a DDT and a Gorilla Press Slam. He then drilled the Warrior with an elbow after an Irish whip, but the Ultimate Warrior was not done. He reversed a punch, hit a shoulder charge, and then rammed Sting's head into the mat several times. And he wasn't done with that head, oh no, he beat that head several times also. The Warrior then sent Sting to the outside with a clothesline, gave him a big slam, but then when he went for a punch, Sting caught that punch and gave him a forearm and rammed him into the apron once again, then following that up with a cool jumping DDT. Sting nailed a slingshot to the bottom rope, then gave him a Stinger Splash, but the Ultimate Warrior reversed an elbow, picked him up for a suplex, picked him up for a big Gorilla Press Slam, and followed that up with the Ultimate Warrior Splash to the back. He pinned him and Sting was not able to reply. That's the secret, stop him from doing his party trick and you might get a win. That's it for another edition of What Happened on My Universe Mode. Like and subscribe, NXT next.